Hey guys, welcome to my first ever YouTube video. Hey guys, welcome to my first ever YouTube video. If you're already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. It means so much to me. You don't even understand, because I wanted to do this for a really long time, and it's taken me a lot to even start doing this kind of stuff. If you haven't, make sure you hit the subscribe button, share it with your friends, your family members, your aunties, your uncles, your cousins, your brothers, your sisters, and your parents. Yeah. So most of you guys, if not all of you, know me as Zine Logo from my socials, from Twitter and on Instagram. But my real name is Mwenzelan Logo. I know it. I think most people prefer to call me Z because apparently it's a hard name to pronounce. I don't even understand that myself because, okay, Mwenzela. Okay, anyway, but yeah, so on here I'm Mwenzela and Logo. I'm using my full name because, well, yeah, I don't have an explanation for that. But yeah, so as you can see in the description box down below, this video is basically talking about what 2020 taught me. Now, for most, if not all of us, 2020 was like a very pathetic year. I think all of us can agree that last year wasn't the best year we could have. There was so many tragedies, guys. Like, people lost their loved ones. There was this whole corona. I even remember Ipo gassing was this year. Hey, okay. Okay. Yeah, all that kind of stuff, you know, CR1, Bugatti, Zambians, we have issues. But anyway, yeah, so despite the chaos, I feel like 2020 really taught me a lot of things, and that I feel like I should share with you guys, because I believe that God gave us like that year last year for a reason, you know what I mean? Yeah. So basically, 2020 taught me three main things. These things are, it taught me to maximize, to prioritize, and to compromise. That rhymes. Wait, not to compromise. Wait. It taught me to maximize, prioritize, and to not compromise. Yes, to not compromise. Yeah. So you guys probably wondering, Nanga, this broad, Nanga, these things she's talking about. But basically, I'll break them down for you so that I can tell you what they mean, because I felt like to be better if I summed them up into like three main things, so that me explaining the things that I learned would be kind of easier for you guys to, you know, understand. So the first thing that 2020 taught me was that it taught me to maximize. So by maximize, I mean, like, you know, we should learn to maximize the time we spend with our loved ones, especially because, you know, life is really short. We don't know when we're all going to go. We don't know when that's going to happen. So we need to learn to maximize the time we spend with like our loved ones, be it cousins, friends, your girlfriends, boyfriends, you know what I mean? Like, maximize the time you get to spend with them. Now, I'm not talking about maximizing like, yes, you can talk to them like on the, you know, okay, let me even pause here and talk about something a little bit. You know, I believe that because of last year, I feel like we should learn to minimize the time we spend using our phones and maximize the time we spend making memories with people. There's no problem with texting and calling, like there's really no problem with that. But I feel like nowadays, especially in this generation, literally everywhere you go, you know, you can go out and everybody's like this. Everybody's like this. What was the point of inviting me for the get together chill? Everyone used to call them chills in grade 9, that we've gone for chills at Monday. But yeah, like, I don't understand the whole dynamic of you invite people over but all of you are on your phones. Like, we need to learn how to maximize the time we actually spend conversating with each other, talking about real issues, you know, not all the time performing what. There's no, like, you can take a picture together, you can take videos together, there's no problem with that. But you know, you have to make sure that you spend time doing meaningful things with your loved ones. You know, make memories, guys. You need to have something to remember. You don't remember your youth as I was always on my phone, I was always on my shiny. But I know, again, because of like corona and this second wave ish, especially like I was watching the news yesterday. I watched this in a long time. Yeah, I was watching the news, and the situation in Lusaka is like really, really bad, and I believe most, if not all of us, don't want to be leaving the house. But some of us are forced because we work. Holiday manje. But yeah, but like, you know, I believe that we should learn to maximize the time we spend with our family members. Despite, yes, because we're in quarantine, we shouldn't be locked up in our rooms all the time. Like, let's spend time with them, because, you know, in as much as, yes, you can say, no, they're irritated, they do what, you miss these people, and you end up regretting, like, no, I wish I spent more time with them while they're still here and stuff like that. So, you know, yeah. Then also maximize the time you spend doing things that you love. Like, I know a lot of us have got things we love doing, be it soccer for the guys, be it swimming, be it, you know, singing, dancing. Like, all of us have been blessed with talents, and I feel like we should maximize the time we spend doing those things that we love, and we should minimize the time we spend, you know, wishing we could be doing those things. Because even me, how it was as an example, starting this YouTube channel took me like a lot. I started thinking about it in high school, like in my last year of high school. That was 2019. I remember I was always like, you know, daydreaming in class, like it should be nice to start a YouTube channel and whatever. Because personally, like, I like talking, and I feel like I should address issues that need to be addressed, you know, like I need to address them. Yeah, so, you know, I would think I'll start it, no, then I'll procrastinate and be like, okay, I'll start it, maybe let me first, you know, finish ACCA. Yeah, I'm about to ACCA is hard. Most of you know that I'm doing ACCA. Yeah. Guys, it's hard. Like, it requires a lot of time, patience, it requires a lot of commitment and determination, and it's extremely hard to do that, especially because, you know, life has a lot of, you know, obstacles and whatever. So you find that I'll be thrown off by something, then come back and whatever, you know what I mean? But that's not the point. The point is that you should spend time doing things that you love doing. You know, don't always spend time, like a lot of us we're always on the phone. Like, let's spend time doing things that we love. You know, travel if you can, you know, visit that place, you know, eat at that restaurant. Ish, guys, this is going to be a soft 2021. You know, let's have soft life. Okay, if you know what soft life is, congratulations. Those of that have my WhatsApp number. I'm always putting soft life on my status. But soft life, basically, it's okay. I like food. I like eating. I like, you know, tasting new stuff, you know, trying out different cocktails at different restaurants. I think you guys, if you've seen my Instagram highlights, there's been a highlight specifically for food. Like, I even said it's going to be a soft 2021 because soft life it's nice. Yeah, so, you know, spend time doing things you love, because at the end of the day, it's your life, and you don't want to remember your life as, or rather your teenagehood as, no, I wish I did this, you know what I mean? So yeah, maximize on those things and minimize on things that are going to take your happiness away. Yeah. And then the second thing I mentioned was prioritize. Now, by prioritize, simply I'm trying to say, prioritize as a human being, prioritize your sanity, prioritize your peace, prioritize your happiness. You know, I believe, like, as human beings, you know, it's very easy to become a people pleaser. You want to do things so people can like you, and do things so people can love you. You want to do things so that, you know, like, you end up living your life for somebody else because you want to prove a point to them. You know what I mean? Like, prioritize making yourself happy by doing things that you love. Because personally for me, like in 2020, right, I went through a series of, you know, let me do this for this person so they can like me, so that they can love me, so that they can, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you find that by you doing that, you're depriving yourself of your peace. You know, it's like it becomes an obligation for you to make sure that this person is always happy, forgetting about yourself. Now, did God make you so that you can before I even forget, the first thing you should prioritize is God. That's the first thing you should prioritize. And I think 2020 taught us that, because really without God, without Jesus Christ, guys, you can't do anything. You can't. You will always be anxious, you always be overthinking, you always be just doing, you know, like, I feel like we need to learn to prioritize God and put him first, everything that we do. Because COVID jokes, but like, yeah, I feel like we need to learn to put God in everything that we do. You know, even a simple prayer every day can really change your life, because you'll find that, yes, I understand that it's very hard to have a relationship with him and whatever, but I think I'm going to save most of this stuff for one of my next videos. Basically, I'm talking about religion and whatnot, but as of now, all I'll tell you is that you have to prioritize God, and everything is going to like fall beneath. Yeah, so prioritize your happiness. You don't want to live your life as if you are obliged to make someone happy. There's no problem with, let me buy this person a gift like on their birthday, or just to show my appreciation of them as a friend and whatever. Like, there's no problem with that. But for as long as you're making someone happy, you need to make sure that you're also happy as a human being. Because personally, I know that I'm very, what's the word, I tend to forget about myself a lot, because I'm trying to make sure that this person is like always happy and whatever. And I don't know if you guys have seen that picture. If you don't follow Mindset Therapy on Instagram, you should. It's like really good inspirational quotes and whatnot. There's a post that they made where there was like two people, yeah, made of like bricks, and then this person was giving his bricks to the next person while he was like breaking down. So what I interpreted was that most of the time we spend our lives trying to fix other people, trying to make other people feel good, or forgetting about us. But you know, 2020 taught me that we need to learn to put ourselves first as well. Even if it seems like it's selfish, as some people will say. Yes, I know that it sounds selfish, but it's your life at the end of the day. So you can't tell me that you're trying to make yourself happy is you being selfish. Selfish for who? Everybody has a life of their own. Manje, you need to make sure that you're also like happy. You need to protect your sanity. Prioritize your sanity, prioritize your peace, prioritize your happiness. These three things are very essential if you want to develop and grow as a person, because really there's so many things that can throw us off. Life is, it's a roller coaster, and you'll find that because of certain things you start overthinking, anxiety. Some of us, my overthinking, Wendy, I don't even understand why it's so bad. But like, you know, you need to make sure that you're always at peace with yourself, because you won't do anything, you won't go anywhere if you're not pleased with yourself, you know. So basically, yeah, you need to make sure that you prioritize developing yourself as a person. Okay, there's no problem with helping other people and making other people happy, making other people smile. There's no problem with that. What the problem is, or rather where the problem comes in, is where you forget about yourself undercover helping other people. You're also human. Don't forget that you also need emotional support, physical support, and the like, which you're supposed to learn to give yourself first. Once you learn, I think I put on my status earlier this week, once you learn to enjoy your own company, other people won't bother you. Because, you know, the thing is, if you start depending on other people, now I'm talking from the other side, if you start depending on other people, expecting other people to make you happy, you'll never be satisfied. The only person I can say to depend on is God. That's all. Everybody else is just as human as you are. Nobody is perfect, okay? You have this friend, this boyfriend, this best friend, this situation friend, this talking stage, you know, and then because you guys are in that kind of conjoined situation, you say this person should make me happy, this person should buy me this person should buy me that. Like, no, that's not supposed to happen. Don't forget that they're also human, and they also need those things. They need to get those things on their own for themselves. So you as a human being should learn to do those things for yourself. Once you learn how to keep yourself happy, everything else is going to be, you won't even mind. Like, you know, you will be so unbothered. Like, you know, of late, honestly speaking, ever since I started like thinking like this, I feel like I don't even care. You find that this person has gone out, or this person has this person has bought this, because I'm satisfied with, the Bible even says, be content with what you have. Because I'm satisfied with what I have and who I am and everything, you find that everything else won't even bother you anymore. You'll be at peace with yourself, you know. And I think this whole dynamic, also this whole thing about social media is not that good. Okay, if used correctly, it is. I feel like it's a good platform for, like, you know, sharing your views and whatever. But what I think the problem is, also, don't envy what other people have. I think I'll put this in another video as well, talking about comparing your life to other people and whatnot. But like, basically all I'm saying is prioritize your peace and your happiness. I think you've gotten the gist. Okay. Then the last thing is, do not compromise your life for somebody else. Please don't. You know what I mean is, basically summing up everything I've talked about already. Don't compromise your happiness so that you can make someone else happy. You know, I know there's certain things, like, let's say you want to do something for this person. Maybe it's uncomfortable for you, but you know it makes them happy, so you do it. It's okay. Okay, there's no problem with that. What I mean is, it shouldn't be a situation where, because you want to see this person happy all the time, you should be spending your money, spending your time, spending your energy on this person. No. Okay, you do not have to compromise what you have to see someone else happy. And no, most of the time they don't even do the same thing for you. All they do is ask. Even you are giving. When are you ever going to do those things for yourself? When? You know what I mean? And so don't compromise your life for somebody else. Even small things, you know, all the time, because your friends are doing this, when you want to go and follow, or you do it because you want to go. You know, like, you live your life the way you want to live it, because we only get one chance to do it. You don't want to remember when you're older as, my teenagehood, I was always following around and never got to achieve my dreams because I was following this person. What, you know? Like, don't follow the crowd all the time. Guys, the crowd is dangerous. When in the same crowd, that's where there's in COVID, okay? But yeah, so don't, you know, try your best not to live your life for other people. There's certain things that you would want to do as a person that you feel like wouldn't look good to another person. Maybe because you guys have been close for so long, you feel like, if I do this person won't be happy. So what? Like, I understand that you want to see your friends, but don't forget about yourself as a person. You know, last year, Monday, it was not nice. Kind of to cry. Okay, that's not the point. But basically, yeah, don't compromise your life to see someone else's life flourish. You know what I mean is, let me give a good example. Yeah, you know, you want to see this person happy, you want to see them smiling all the time, so you invest all your time and effort into them, and they become this successful human being. By the time you realize that you have to invest in yourself, it's too late. Yeah, 40 with a pot belly, you have no children. Okay, children are not like, okay, they're a blessing from God, but you know what I'm trying to say, you know? So you find that you invest in someone so much, forgetting about yourself, that when it's time to look at yourself, you don't even know where to start from, because you don't even know yourself as a person. You're too busy focusing on other human beings, you know what I mean? So don't compromise your life for other people. The only person I believe should compromise your life for is God. But again, I'll put that in a different video. But yeah, so basically those are the 3 things that 2020 taught me. I tried to summarize everything so that I could tell you guys as quickly as possible, so that you don't get bored, because I don't like watching long videos also. So you find that most of you want to reach this far. But if you reach this far, thank you so much for watching. And I hope what I've talked about today will kind of, you know, help you. This is a new year. It's problem. Some people don't believe in new year, new me, but it's a new year, and I feel like 2021 we should learn from 2020 what we should do and what we shouldn't do this year. So I hope you guys have learned 1 or 2 things from this, and also I hope that each and every one of you is going to make this year one of the best years you've ever lived. At least it should be like 2016. You know, it was 2016 was nice. 2017, grade 10. Okay, it was okay. 2017, 2018, 19, exams were hard. 20 was bad. So at least let's make 2021 a year to remember. I believe we've all learned something from 2020, and let's put those things into practice. We shouldn't start repeating. The only thing that should repeat itself is COVID, because COVID, one day, and I pray we find a way of maneuvering around it, but like, you know. So anyway, thank you for watching my video, and be sure to come back. I'll try my best to give you guys content every week. Probably I'm dropping this one or rather it has dropped. Today is Friday, so I'll try my best to give you guys content every week, but I'm going to school soon, so even then I'll try my best to continue like keeping you guys like entertained and stuff like that, you know, because I actually enjoy this kind of stuff. But yeah, thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, share it with your friends and your family, and I hope you enjoyed watching, you know, me talk some things. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you in my next video.